Hey guys, welcome to lesson 22 and it's grammar. Let's learn a new grammar together now. We will talk about conjunctions, about adverbs, and about linking or transition words. Conjunctions basically connect two sentences together. Adverbs, they say how things are done. And linking or transition words help us to look like good speaker in English because they summarize things, they add information, they want to emphasize something. Yeah. So if you want to look natural, you have to use these. Your language looks more professional when you use them. When the linking words are at the beginning of the sentence, we usually use comma. There will be a lot of words, a lot of linking words, a lot of conjunctions. Try to absorb as much as possible, as much information as possible, as many words as possible. There are maybe 6 pages of these in my PDF, which is enclosed to the lesson 22 on englishwitheva.com. Enjoy them. So let's get started. The first one is the conjunction although, though, or even though. Although it was raining, they decided to go for a hike. Another one, despite or in spite of. Despite the heavy rain, the outdoor event continued as planned. In spite of the heavy rain, the outdoor event continued as planned. Then we have therefore, or that's why. She studied hard, therefore she performed well in the exam. Concerning, regarding, in terms of, as for. Very useful ones. As for the upcoming event, we are still finalizing the guest list. Another group, especially, as long as far as long as I know, the meeting is rescheduled. Very important conjunctions, because, since, as, for. The match was postponed because heavy rain flooded the stadium. Be careful because and for can be found only in the middle of the sentence, never at the beginning. Because of, due to, owing to. They decided to cancel the picnic because of the bad weather forecast. So that, in order that, to, in order to, and others. We actually mentioned them in some previous lesson. I cannot remember which one, but we definitely did that together. She turned up the music so that everyone could hear it. Before, as soon as, until, till, after. I always double check my work before submitting it. Another important conjunction, if or whether. I'm not sure whether he will attend the meeting. If you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. For example, for instance, such as I enjoy outdoor activities, for example, hiking and cycling. First or firstly, second or secondly, third or thirdly, finally, eventually, next, in the end, at last, after all. First, let's discuss the key objectives of the upcoming project. Obviously, apparently, evidently. Obviously, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. On one hand, on the other hand. On one hand, studying regularly is essential for academic success. On the other hand, taking breaks is crucial for maintaining focus and preventing burnout. Clearly, to be clear, to clarify, to make it clear. To be clear, the deadline for submitting proposals is next Friday. There are many of these, so please go and check them on englishwitheva.com. It's 1,000 words or 3,000 words, grammar, lesson 22. Another important grammar deals with pressure. If you want to push someone, if you want to force someone, you can also use the phrase make somebody do something. The interesting point is that there is no to. She made me sign it. She made me cry. But if you use push or force, then you use to. She forced me to sign it. But be careful, because we use to in the passive voice. He was made to sign it. And the last but not least point is used to versus be used to. If you used to do something, that means that you did it in the past repeatedly. You can also use would instead of that. I used to play tennis when I was young. The dog would bark at me every day and I hated that. This is used to, or repeated actions in the past. But then we also have be used to. This means that you have a habit. You are accustomed to something. You have to use ing form of the verb after to. I'm not used to sleeping for so long. And there is also get used to. You will get used to that. I will never get used to doing that. That's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. And see you next time. Bye-bye.